Undiscovered. I go by the name of DJ B Moss, and this is episode 6, and I have a very, very special guest in the building. This artist is on tour right now. We are broadcasting live from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. The one and only DEEZY. What's up, DEEZY?
What's up with it,
Well, everything good with you?
Yes, sir.
First off, we here in Philly. What do you think of the city?
Bruh. Philly is dirty as fuck, okay?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, it's an experience.
Absolutely.
I definitely wouldn't live here or come here any other reason for music other than music.
Right. So I see. So you was with us last night. For everybody who don't know, you're on tour with us right now.
Yeah.
What are you trying to get out of you doing this whole week with us? Like, what's the end goal for you just from us?
This is exposure. So I mean, for right now, most of my listeners are Texas, where I live.
Right.
Arkansas is home. I got some family in Georgia. I got a little fan base in California a little bit. It's taking me to places that I haven't really seen my music being listened to.
Right. So I see you did the opening show last night in New York City. What was the highlight of the night for you?
That opening the show, because it was like I kind of feel like I got to set the tone. Then Young Pretty was there. I feel like the energy that we gave let everybody else know that they had to reciprocate that same energy. Okay. So I appreciated being able to be the show starter.
And that's good, man. So like New York, of course, a lot of niggas out there are real aggressive.
Yeah.
Everybody was real aggressive. But they seemed like after the show was over with, everybody was real more so, coming to us, keen to us, and really tried to, show us a lot of love. How did that make you feel? That was as an artist that's not from their city, coming from, originally from Little Rock or Arkansas and living in Texas now.
It was cool because when we was on stage, although we felt like we had that energy, the crowd wasn't exactly.
They're like, who the hell these niggas?
Yeah, it was like us like Bob, but it was like we fuck with y'all like that. But okay, we gonna show love to get love, right?
Right, true that.
But after the fact, they kept coming up to us and asking us, where we was from. I passed out a few flyers. We got like 10, 15 followers last night. So that in itself was an exposure that I'm looking for. So
with you being an artist from Little Rock, Arkansas, what brought you to Texas? Because Little Rock is a very small, like area. Like what brought you to Texas and wanted you to keep wanting to do music in Texas?
Well,
because Texas got their own different kind of sound.
But you know what? I appreciate that own different kind of sound because in my own opinion, and a lot of people might feel this way, in my own opinion, my music don't sound like nobody else's music. It is an acquired taste. I'm not gonna act like it's not. It's an acquired taste. But I feel like there are not really any other artists who can sit me down next to and say they sound the same. Okay. They rap about the same shit,
That's true.
But moving from Little Rock, like you said, it's a small place, which means after a while you done fought everybody. It's done been this. You need to change the scenery because everybody know your home gonna hate you until the world love you, right?
True.
And that was even before the music. So to go to Texas and get to be yourself but be different and people appreciate the fact that you're different and made it home. I've been in Texas 10 years now.
Oh, congrats on that, man. So what is your family like? Your family support?
Well, my family is my team. Like I've been talking to Chaz and the other artists on the tour. Like that's my advice to everybody. You can't do it by yourself. Right. I mean, you can have dreams and you can get it started and you can get the ball rolling yourself. But realistically speaking, when things start moving for you, you need people. You need people to help you with social media. You need people to help you with photos, videos, things like this, right?
Right.
My family is
everything.
Solid.
And see, that was the thing I was talking to Chaz earlier too. I was just like, what is the end goal for you if music doesn't work? Because I always want to know what people have as a plan B. Well, as, what they want to do.
Definitely, for starters, I mean, honestly, I feel like my music is great.
Absolutely, of course.
Yeah, but a rap star is not my goal. Like, I'm really more interested in the business side of it. Most of what I'm doing right now, I'm promoting myself. Most of what I'm doing right now is putting myself out there. So when I try to reach out to artists, they can trust my work because they see what I've done for myself. That's my goal. I mean, now if the rap star thing work out,
of course,
it work out. But that's not. I didn't get any for that. Yeah, I'd much rather be writing these songs for somebody else.
That's all like the plan. I mean, you know, it's so crazy because a lot of times, you know, rappers don't think like that. They were like, man, you know, I'd rather take a behind the scenes approach because you know you got some people that actually make it, and then they don't want to rap no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you got people. No offense to Ludacris, he will go. he ain't dropped a song. He ain't single in a while. Like shit, I'm good with these movies over here. Of course, movie stars make a lot more than rappers do, but it's just for a fact. Sometimes people find they passion in doing other things, you know what I'm saying, if rap, you know, works or doesn't work for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's good that you have your family behind you, that you already have a plan B. So what do you want to get out of this if it does work? So that's my next question.
My end goal is wealth, like period. Like that's the end goal, because I'm not. Yeah, I love being in front of the camera. I've been in front of the camera. Pageants, there's a little baby. You know.
Oh, really? You did pageants?
Boy,
nah, you got.
Come on now. At the end of the day, that's why I make it clear my music. I'm still a girl.
True. You gotta show me some pictures.
I got you. That's nothing. I'm not ashamed of anything.
Nah, that's cool though. That's cool.
So, being in front of the camera, that's my thing. But my mama always say, you know, I got to get the gas.
Right.
So I'm a fast talker.
Okay.
I might not talk much, but when I get to talking, I'm a fast talker.
See, I would never do that if you never would have told me.
I'd rather be negotiating.
That's dope though. That's dope. That's dope. So anybody that you like look forward to, I ain't gonna say working with, but like just look forward to just on your come up. Anybody on your come up you look forward to like working with? I ain't gonna ask on the mainstream because everybody want to pick the mainstream level, but who is the independent artist that you like that you haven't worked with that you want to work with?
Let's see. Independent artists that I haven't worked with. Well, I don't know if you know, but it's an artist from Little Rock. His name's DEEZY.
I know who DEEZY is.
My thing is, I feel like music is supposed to make you feel something.
Absolutely.
And that's whether it's an anger or sad, it's supposed to make you feel something.
Right.
That nigga makes me excited.
Really?
Yeah. His music makes me excited because it's bang 'em up, kill 'em, but at the same time, it's in a clever way.
Right.
It's not just like, you know, I got a 45, I'm gonna shoot you in the head.
Right.
It's clever, and I like it. I like his energy, and I would love to work with him one day. And not that it would be hard. That's just, it's kind of that's been on my mindset lately, actually. So. What
are some of the things that you feel like are some letdowns from other people that you went through in this industry?
Just the fact that number one, as a female, that these niggas never gonna give me my flowers. That's like not on the front line. I get people sit me down, and it happened to males too, but I'm sure it's more common for females, especially when I'm not Megan Thee Stallion. Feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So my rap is really gonna be compared to your rap.
You gonna be compared to a nigga?
Yeah, that's that. Yeah. Regardless, no matter how many times I'm saying I'm female in here, my rap is gonna be compared to these dudes. And with that being said, not saying that they feel my music is better than theirs, but in most cases, I do get a better crowd reaction than the people around me. And these, you know, coming out here, this is a new environment. But, you know, Texas, anywhere I'm performing in the South, it's because, or even in Cali, it's because it's like, you got that Cali beat, you got that Southern flow. I'm interested, you know what I'm saying? And it's the people who don't know me who respond to that. But I have to try to push, I was trying to push my music at home first, but.
Home in Little Rock or home in?
Little Rock. Okay. Little Rock. Houston. See, Houston, even though I've been there 10 years, I'm still from Little Rock.
Right, of
People
course.
still call me Little Rock, you know? Okay. So it's like, to them, it's not at home. They don't have a problem listening to it. I got plenty of supporters down there in Houston, you know? At home, though, it's like, that's somebody that have known me all my life, and you've been doing this all your life, you know? And I done picked up over the last 5-6 years, and that's not cool that I done made more static than you did.
Right.
So it's tough.
So let me ask you this question. Do you think being a part of the LGBT community, do you think they are more supportive of you doing music as well? Or a lot of times they are, but then sometimes they not. It's like they pick and choose.
Yeah. So my thing is, and I knew I was going to end up in this conversation in the interview.
It's interesting.
Yeah, I'm obviously I'm part of the LGBT community, right? But I don't exactly agree with everything. You know, how thing like the whole the baby getting canceled and all that.
Yeah, of course.
Like I don't exactly agree with all that perspective because as a part of that community, how can I continuously ask to be treated equal, but then want to be treated special? So I don't know if I'm gonna actually be an LGBT favorite.
Right. Okay.
People, the LGBT community that support me now, my friends.
Saying, yeah, that's what I said. Do they support you now?
Those are my friends, though.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
I'm not getting no love in the LGBT clubs. But and
why you think it's like that though?
I don't think it's personal. It's just they stick with that community for sure. It's close knit. So you got to be in to be in. But I can't exactly be in because I don't exactly agree with everything. You get what I'm saying? No, I tried to be in that crowd, but it's not that they want everybody's opinion to be the same, but they so easily offended.
No, so I'm gonna just tell you a personal experience for me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not LGBT, but I used to DJ at a primarily lesbian bar in Atlanta. So like it was on Friday nights, and on Friday nights they would do like a showcase and then a party. Yeah. And then like everybody who was LGBT would come in and they'll have their rap, they'll sing, or they'll, you know, you guys, she came with me a few times, and it was different. I was like, oh, okay, so in Atlanta the LGBT scene and the music scene is already big. So like if you LGBT and doing music, they're gonna support you regardless of what you got going on. Okay. From what I seen, I was only there for like 2 or 3 months. Yeah. And that's why I asked it, you know, when I had this question, I was like, okay, well, let me ask her, is it the same way in Houston? And he was like, because
Atlanta, number one, I mean, you know, Atlanta got the queer history. You know,
of course.
So it's going there. So, but in Houston, you got your scene, but it's 1, 2, 3 gay clubs. It's not a whole. In Atlanta, when we was in Atlanta, I didn't have a problem being gay.
Oh yeah, 10th Street. 10th Street is popping.
Yeah, so I can go anywhere. Like I didn't have a problem. But in Houston, it's not that way. It's where we going tonight, you know. And a lot of times we in straight clubs. It's only 1 or 2 of those clubs, and it's not like indie artist showcase. It's you know, they be doing the drag shows.
Oh
you know
yeah, I did.
So,
okay.
And again,
so it's not an LGBT showcase. It's not a like if you rap and you do music, like if you rap you LGBT, it's not. You know,
it's like people going up there and lip syncing other people's songs. It's not, you know what I'm saying? And that's fine. So I guess maybe I can't really say how the LGBT community will respond to me because I haven't been in a showcase like that to be in a room full of them to know whether they're gonna like me or not. Right. Now, anybody that I've seen at any of your showcases, any showcases I've done, that happen to be a part of the community, yeah, they you know, fuck with me. They're gonna follow me and everything, but I end up in a lot of debates on the internet about it because, of course. And then people think. I think that they lose themselves, like, bro, I'm still a female. I'm just comfortable the way I dress.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So, but they lose that. So when you can't accept, bro, we not men, and some people feel like we are. Right. And because I don't agree with that, you don't like my music.
I get it.
So my bad. I
don't mean to cut you off. My bad. I completely forgot the question. I remember. Do you think as a rapper, you think it's easier to get on or harder to stay on?
Right now, I think it's harder to stay on.
Why is that?
Because like people don't. You gotta have music in the vault. Like Coi Leray, right?
Okay, sure.
I got no beef with Coi Leray, obviously.
She coming,
but she got TikTok famous, right?
And a lot of these people are getting TikTok
exactly.
famous.
Like that's how I was telling my girl the other day. Like, you know, a lot of the songs, I'll play a song in the car and they don't even know what song it is until the TikTok portion come on. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you know, that happened to me in the club a lot. Like that, it was that King Von record I played in the club called Twin Them, and they don't hear until they Von. Yeah, that's the only part.
Look, that's the only part they know.
Yeah, you're right. You're right about
so that. So that's the thing. It's like that people, you come out with that TikTok and people hear the whole song, they're like personally the Moray dude, like I like that song, right? But I like it better when I was seeing the clip on Facebook. I don't like the song seemed too long for me. So the fact is, you got TikTok famous, now you gotta really put out what you really do, and they didn't really like your music. They like that TikTok clip. So yeah, I think it's harder to stay on.
Especially now with TikTok. Do you think TikTok and Instagram and these social medias make it harder for these new artists to come you know, to really just make a hit and just stay on.
Yeah, that's because there's nothing else beyond that. Like TikTok got you in the door, but now your music got to keep you on the scene, and you don't have music. Like I feel like if, like I do a challenge, and the challenge, 7,000, 7,000 views, or so many hundred shares or whatever. But I believe that if I can, which I'm working on, if I can create me a TikTok thing, I get me a little static. I honestly believe that.
Wow.
I honestly believe that.
Wow, that's crazy.
Think about how many songs, whether you know the whole songs now, just think about how many songs you know because you heard them on TikTok.
There's a lot of them.
Exactly.
There's a lot of them, definitely.
Exactly.
Well, I got one more question and we're going to wrap up this interview. All right, so let's say you got booked to go on tour, right? And I asked Chaz this earlier. You got booked to go on tour. You headlined the tour. You just got signed to Def Jam or whatever label.
Yeah.
You got 3 people to take. Who you taking?
There's a artist. He's from Kansas City.
It don't have to be an artist. Anybody.
Like on the tour with?
Yeah. Just take 3 anybody.
I'm still gonna take that artist number one because he gonna bake me on stage and we got some good music together. He just need to push himself. So his name Jazzy Jeff. That's his rap name.
Jazzy Jeff.
I'm definitely gonna take my girl, and the reason why I'm gonna take her is because whether I want to go be a party animal sometime or not. Man, somebody gotta wake me up in the morning. Yeah. I ain't gonna get up. I ain't gonna get up. Somebody gotta remind me to get the flyers printed. Somebody gotta create, you know what I'm saying? Right. So she definitely gotta go. And the third person gonna be my best friend named Titties. She's basically my
You got a best friend named Titties?
Yeah, she basically my business manager. Like she be playing at my events. I got a marketing event coming up too, but I don't have all the details yet. So but she do that's everything. Like if you ever message me on Instagram, you'll get an automated message back telling you to contact her. Yeah.
Dang, I did not know. That's dope. We need one of them.
Yeah, it tell you to contact her for bookings or features.
Contact Titties for booking.
It don't say Titties, but that's her name, Titties. Yeah, she actually Real Talk 100 Radio is a online station in Houston. She actually sit in and do podcasts with them. I did an interview with them recently. So
that's hard. That's hard.
That's my Lucy Lou.
Gotcha. Hey, there you go, Titties.
Yeah.
All right, so Titties, we looking out for you. Appreciate you doing the thing. All right, man, I'm going to wrap up this interview. Thank you so much, Lil DEEZY. Go ahead and shout your Instagram out to the people on the camera.
It's Lil Rock Lil DEEZY. That's LILROCKDEEZY. Jim Dropper D. Appreciate it most.
No doubt, man. This concludes our interview. Undiscovered episode 6, I believe. And we out.